No, you don't say nothing. You don't say anything. You keep quiet. Keep quiet. And let this burn, these skins, this old stale crap that you've carried in each body for everybody for billions of years is now peeling off, and it's getting emptier and emptier, and more bliss 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 and more bliss. Are you put off yet? Maybe I'm being too nice to you. There's work to be done, you see. You don't want to reject it. The more bliss that comes. This is it. Each time. This is it. New revelation. New revelation. Voices. Beautiful voices. You don't know whose voices they are, where they are coming from, whether they're within you or out with you. You don't care. You don't care. It's not about what is outside you and what is happening to you. It is about the outcome, you see. Teacher, teacher, I respect you gratefully. You've taught me so much. But I want to ask a question to myself. Who am I? What is teacher going to say? Yes, go ahead. I recommend this. It's your freedom. No, teacher's going to say, no, send the question outward. Everything in this world is for you to question. You know who you are. You're Tommy. You're Anne. Don't be so ridiculous. Mum. I'm struggling at school. Teacher won't listen to me. What is it, son? What is it, daughter? I have doubt about who I am. And teacher says to forget this question, to ask outward. So I'm asking you, who really am I? You're Tommy. You're Anne. I'm going to ask my bestest friend. You're my bestest friend. We tell each other our secrets. I have doubt about this body. I don't recognize myself as this one, this boy, this girl, this 15-year-old. I want to know who I am, really who I am. What do you think, my friend? What has teacher and mom said, and dad? They said I'm stupid to ask a question like this. I am Tommy. I am Anne. I can see where your teacher and parents come from. But as your friend, I want to ask you one question. Do you really trust in me? Yes, that's why I ask. Then I trust in you. So whatever question you have arises, you must ask. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You must find your best friend. This best friend does not live outside this body. This best friend is inside. It has a name. It is called Sat Guru. It is yourself. The one that you've ignored was the mind. But now it's time. Now it's time. My intention is maybe to bore you, so that you stop looking outwith, stop looking at videos, stop going onto YouTube, lock yourself in the room, close the curtains, shut the door, switch the phone off, zip yourself off, and demand to know the answer. Don't plead. You see, pleading. Do you think the God or the source wants a pleader? Do you think it was a starving pleader? Is this bravado to walk forth in front of the queue and demand? I'll stay at the back and plead. I'll go to church, I promise. I'll follow the commandments. I'll do everything you want. He wants someone to come forward. He wants a hungry leader, not a starving pleader. Lock yourself up in the room. Don't let anyone in. Don't participate in this life. And demand. Look in the mirror and demand. Look inside and demand. And don't go until you get what you want, what you came for. This is not greed. This is going into your own home, into your own self, and demanding in front of the mirror and say, you, who am I looking at? Whoever I'm looking at, I want you to tell me. I'm not leaving till you tell me. Information, you see? I want you to lose hope in everything in your external world. There's no need to break into anyone else's house. There's no need to go onto YouTube. There's no need to read books, Bibles, Bhagavatas. No need until you really want to know. And if you really want to know, the answer is within you. I don't want to give you any hope. I want to bore the pants off you so you really get pissed off. Where did these words come from? I am desperate for someone to see as Jesus did. I am desperate for someone to see as Buddha did, as Shiva did, as Muhammad did, as Ramana did, as Papaji did, as Muji did, as Gangaji did, as Adyashanti did, as Ram Das did, as Yuji Krishnamurti did, as Neem Karoli Baba did, as Sri Nagara Maharaj did, as Francis of Assisi did, as Eckhart Tolle did, faced up to himself, faced up. No help, no videos, no YouTube, no Bibles, no saints, no gurus, nothing. No hope, no beliefs. Just a question. Who are you? What am I? And the response was, you're not this body. You see? This coming out of the body said, you're not that one in the mirror. You're no longer in the mirror. The body is looking at the reflection of the body, and you are up here looking at both. There's no explanation, you see. If you're looking at it for a mind-based explanation, it's only the experience that explains anything. Words are useless. Words are completely useless. The experience, what was said to the mirror, was secondary. It created a dualistic meeting, like two men at war. But it was the recognition, the experiential recognition that I was not that one in the mirror. And the answer came with an out-of-body experience to say, look, you are not the one in the body. Therefore, you are not the one in the mirror. You're not this body. You are going to be in this body forever and ever and ever until whatever happens. Your transition to the next body or to something else, something more. I don't know. The mystery lies, you see. The mystery will tell. The mystery will be revealed when this body goes. There you have it. So it's not a nice experience, but it was an absolute welcoming. So much. The best experience in the world. Because the outcome superseded what could have been. The outcome superseded the before. The horrendous torture of ego mind was outnumbered by pure mind and sent packing. If we have a feeling, an instinctiveness to find stability, if it's in our life, if it's in our dictionary or vocabulary that we want to find some sort of stableness, stability, some sort of order, then it must exist. Everything you search for exists. Every single possibility that you have ever imagined must exist. Because your imagination in your mind comes from your birth, your true birth. Every single thing that has ever been thought, imagined, or actually experienced will happen, is happening. Everything will happen. The secret to living as a perfect human in a perfect body and a perfect life is to watch everything and do not attach and want more of one than the other. And this is true freedom. This freedom is stable. This freedom is stable. But even in the stability of this freedom, there's an essence of slight, subtle movement. Because both worlds are coming through you at once. So even though you accept this world, have you accepted the other world that is available for you to see by going within right now? You must taste this other world of nothing, absolute nothing. This world that we see every day is something. Everything is something. Something. Our mind is something. Time is something. Forms are something. Space is something. Movement is something. Time is something. So you must taste this nothing world before you can see purely. Namaste.